Takes me a little while, but I'll figure it out.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
out there in YouTube land, a full throttle kind of guy, doing something a little bit different. You know, taking it back old school. Going back to the, I guess the origins of my automotive obsession. They say a lot of times with people, certain behaviors, is it nurture or nature? In this instance, I'm going to have to go with it's nature. It's in my DNA. A lot of reasons why it's in my DNA. So I had to go back to my roots, and here I am in undisclosed location in Mexico way. Anyways, so I gotta go see my pops and say, hey, what's up? So bushwhacked him. So here we are. I'll show you what he's working on. He's a shy guy, allegedly. So anyways, right now his current ride is a Mercury Comet. No, not a Ford Fairlane. They're different cars. Whilst the same, there are some major differences in the platform. Fenders don't swap, ain't gonna happen. Doors, there's other intricacies involved in the car anyways. I like the rarity of the car itself, it being a 66 of the first generation of this body style. This one's actually really unique too in the choice of power plants. You know, he's into economy, so it's an FE, just like I rock in the Galaxy with my little dinky, 390. His is a little bit bigger. Let's just say it's a large engine. Let's say it's around 400 and something cubic inches. But it's now one you see, it's, like I said, built for mileage. Nowadays with gas being what it is, mileage is a real concern. So this is what we're looking at. So, yeah, it's the old school power, but modern technology. Got a nice little roller cam in it, again, built for economy and that performance. So you don't see these every day on the street, especially when you're looking at a classic like this. So just kind of show you what's up. But again, good old Mercury. I do love the color. It's really unique. And, it's just one of those things. But again, I talked about nurture versus nature. You gotta sometimes wonder, how do you become obsessed with cars, or how's it in your DNA? Well, in this instance, this is something I kind of picked up from my pops, because he's had a passion for cars, and just like me, he just got his opportunity to make things happen, and that's what he's doing. So he's just following his dream in that. It's going to be powered with the C6, C6 with the 427. Again, it is legit 427, not a 351 or a small block stroked out. It is the real deal. Full interior car. Ford 390 is based on the same engine as that 427, it being an FE. But this one's also got 9-inch 456 gears, Detroit locker. So it's going to be built to scoot. He's just wrapping up the paint he's doing himself. And right now, with the weather being as goofy as it is, it's a little too cold to try to battle with paint temperatures and whatnot. Another thing I'd figure I'd show you is the very first V8 that I ever had driven was actually in this pickup truck. This pickup truck really is one of the cornerstones of my first experiences. Yes, it's a Ford, but back in the day, my pops had a wrecked SS Chevelle 396 car, so he transplanted the 396 into this with a turbo 400. This thing didn't weigh anything. This truck freaking flew. But once he gets the Comet knocked out, this is going to be his next. What are you working on? So again, gosh, I think I first drove this back in 1980, maybe 81. But just again to show you some of the DNA that was in me. I never really grew up around my dad and whatnot. He lived out here and I lived on the East Coast, and so, but again, that whole nurture versus nature thing, and for me it's just along the lines of, I love cars, man. I love technology. I love meeting with people, love shooting shit, and hanging out and kind of doing things. But again, to give everybody kind of a behind the scenes with what got me to where I am and why I'm hooked on cars. It's DNA, man. It's in my blood. So I figure you enjoy a little bit behind the scenes action, and I appreciate you stopping by. I also appreciate the recent subscribers. I'm so close to getting to 100. I know for some people it doesn't mean a whole lot, but for me it does. I didn't take it for granted, where I'm at and who's getting me to where I am. I mean, I like to get as many subscribers as I can, and I've got to earn it, and I get that. So I'm looking to step up my game, as it were. So again, just kind of showing some stuff that it's a little bit different that you wouldn't normally see. Sometimes maybe you do, sometimes you don't. But like I said, my dad's a shy person. He fled the moment I broke out the camera. But anyways, hopefully weather's out there is really nice where you're at. Everything's going good, and get a chance to kind of work on something and get out there and have some fun. So full throttle kind of guy. We'll catch you a little bit later, and you guys have a good day, and peace out.